I am a Montreal Canadiens hockey fan. I know more than you do about hockey.
I'm a Boston Bruins fan.
I do not have any use for you, your hockey team, or your opinion. It bothers me every time you say the word wicked, and you have a very low hockey IQ.
You French hockey fans think that you are better than everybody else. You have this aristocratic sense of entitlement that bothers the rest of us.
You are a bunch of low-class thugs.
All your team knows how to do is dive and flop and wear visors. How can you call us thugs after you flip burning cop cars just for winning a first-round series?
Those aren't real fans.
Okay, they coincidentally happen to be wearing a bunch of Patrick Watt and Lafleur jerseys while raiding liquor stores after winning a playoff game.
We are the most storied franchise of all time, and we will be adding to our Stanley Cup total now that we have Carey Price in net. He is the next coming of Christ. If you were to throw him into the air, he would turn into sunshine. If you were to stick an electrical socket into him, he could power the world.
And I have the perfect place you could stick the cord. All that electrical power would be wasted on the red light behind him every time he lets in a goal. At his current rate, you couldn't even power the pissy little country of Romania for a minute. There goes your theory. Price hasn't done anything in this league.
He has a great resume and potential.
And you had Halleck, who took you several rounds last year, but for some reason you all have a hard-on for this guy. Your fans used to know hockey. Now you are just stubborn and refuse to admit mistakes. Your love for Price shows you have a sweet taste for garbage. You traded the wrong goalie.
He is a god.
He has had contract issues, engaged fans during playoff games, can't handle the puck to save his life, and doesn't seem to have any mental toughness. He often looks fragile and shell-shocked. I think it is funny that your fans thought he should get consideration for the Olympics last year. Why? Simply because he played for Montreal.
Yes, we are the greatest team of all time, which means our players are the greatest players. If Price was in net, that gold medal game wouldn't have gone to overtime. We would have won it by a Price shutout, with Price scoring the winning goal at the other end.
That makes zero sense, kind of like the Patrick Watt trade.
Nice job with the Joe Thornton trade. Was the objective to trade away a future league MVP for 3 free agents? Mission accomplished.
Colorado thanks you for their Stanley Cup in 2001.
And as a Bruins fan, I'm sure you took pride in the cup, since your former captain Ray Bourque won his first Stanley Cup there. Bruins players have to go to other cities to win.
We hate the owner, but we love the team.
You haven't won the cup since 1972, so you really can't mock us.
And you haven't won it since 1993. Back when Naughty by Nature and Ace of Base still made music. Hardly worth bragging about. In fact, any team that hasn't won the cup within the last 5 years really doesn't have a solid position to mock anybody else.
Like most Bruins fans, that theory is stupid. We have hockey knowledge and culture in Montreal.
You have pawn shops, peep shows, and strip clubs on your main street. You speak of St. Catherine Street like it's something to be proud of. At least most other cities put their red light district away from the masses. Not in Montreal. You have clear-heeled strippers named Monique and Bambi in the center of everything. Now that's classy. Unlike you, we don't insist on our players being from Massachusetts the way you insist your players having a French element to them. Racist much?
No, we had George Laraque last year.
And you sent him home during the season. Basically, he was collecting welfare.
I hate you, and your team is stupid.
Have you finished celebrating your 100th anniversary yet? It's only been going on for about 3 years now.
Your colors used to be brown and yellow, like a toilet. I find that fitting.
I feel like giving you a donkey punch. Have a crappy season. I look forward to looking down on you in the standings, and to our players exposing Price's ever-growing 5-hole, which is almost as large as Paris Hilton's. In all seriousness, drop dead.